Hi Vicky, so this is just a little walk around video showing you how to use your new car. Obviously it's quite a big step going to the fully electric car. So, first things first then, I've got the keys in my pocket. So I'll explain to you how the keyless entry works. And at no point am I going to get the keys out of my pocket and going to stay there. So to get into the car, all I do is walk up to it. So then the indicator's flashed and the mirror's folded out, and that shows that it is open. Exactly the same premise with the boot. So the little button is just above under the O of Zoe. And then if you look to the boot here, so first things first, we've got your charging cable. So this is a chameleon charger which comes as standard with the Zoe. You've also got a safety kit, so anything that you would need if you were stuck at the side of the road. And we've also got your service books and your locky wheel nut key in there as well. So most importantly, you'll need to charge the car. So what you need to do first of all is to release the cover which is located in the nose of the car, and that is done either by pushing that button there, or there is a separate button on the key. So when that is pushed, the diamond opens there, and obviously you just lift up. So you've got two types of charger here. So you've got your normal charger, which is used for your wall charger which is installed at home, and that goes into there. If you want to use the rapid charger, so this would be done using the cable which is fitted at the actual charging point itself. It first of all plugs into there, but it also takes up that bottom part as well. There's two elements to it. So all you have to do is shut that and it locks up. So when it comes to charging the vehicle, obviously follow the instructions as to what it says on your wall charger. But if the cable won't come out of the car, you would first of all need to push the release which is on the inside of the car. Right, so let's jump in. So let's turn the engine on. I'm not sure why it's beeping. Let's get that dreadful music off. So first of all, on your door you've got 4 electric window controls with the lock switch at the back, and then you've got your wing mirror adjustments here. You first of all got select which wing mirror you want to adjust, plus the joypad, and then these are for the folding mirrors, currently set to auto, so they will fold in when the car is locked. However, you can lock it so that it doesn't do it, or whether you want to fold them in yourself. On the wing mirror as well, so see if we can zoom in a little bit more. So yeah, I'm not much of a cameraman, but on the actual wing mirror himself there is a diagram of a car. You may have seen this on the demonstrator car that we've got, but that's for your blind spot warning system. So if there is a car which is in your blind spot, obviously still follow what your driving instructor told you. Obviously look at your mirrors. When you look at the wing mirror, if there is somebody in your blind spot, there will be a little amber light that lights up there, and it tells you that somebody's there and not to move across, and that's on both wing mirrors. So the main controls of the car then. So we've got the headlights on the end of the indicator stock. They're currently set to auto. There isn't actually enough function, but best just leave them in auto, let them do the thing. And on the right hand side we've got your wipers, so it's right to the top for off and it's down one for auto, so I'll put that into auto for you. And then you've got your sensitivity there, and then you've got your rear wiper there. So to start the vehicle, you've got your start and stop button just there. That turns the car on and off. And then it's a case of putting it in the car into gear, which you do using a shifter there. Pull it back for drive, you can see the D lights up there. Also if you want to go into reverse, push it up to reverse, or if you want to put it into neutral, so gentle tap there and it'll put it in there. So to use B mode, you won't be able to do it straight away simply because the battery is full. It'll only do it when there is actually room in the battery, but what you do is, obviously you pull it back for drive. If you want to engage B mode, just pull it back again. And as you can see, it comes up there, it lights up B, and it also tells you on the dash, just in that bottom right hand corner. But as I was saying, B mode's limited because the battery is actually full. So down here we've got your handbrake, so it's an electronic handbrake, so I think of it like a normal handbrake. So if you want to take a normal handbrake off, you would push it down, and if you want to put it on, you pull it up. Exactly the same premise with this one. What it also does is, if you turn the motor off, it will put the handbrake on. If you open the door, it will put the handbrake on. But you can also drive away with the handbrake on, it will automatically release itself. It's completely up to you. Also here as well is the pad for your wireless charging. So if you were to put if your phone does support wireless charging, put it on there. Obviously it'll start charging and you'll get a little icon in that top right hand corner just to say that it is charging. In the centre here then, so we first of all got your battery, which in a minute is showing 100%. In that dial there is also your digital readout for your speed, and then to the right of that, that is for your lane departure warning, your lane keep assist. So when the car senses it's in the lane, that icon will light up white. If you venture out of the lane, it'll flash red, and obviously the steering will adjust to nudge you back into the lane if you've got lane keep assist on. If not, it'll just alert you. On the right hand side, we've got your basically the energy that you're using. So if you see, it's currently under ready because the car is on, but there's no energy being used. So when you start accelerating away, that needle will go up into the green and it'll show you exactly how much of the power you are using. If you are slowing down and brake regeneration is happening, that needle will go down into the blue and it'll tell you exactly on what sort of scale the regeneration is happening. In there as well, you've got different icons for different menus. So you first of all use this button here for the menus themselves. That scrolls on there, and then you use the arrows on the steering wheel, and that falls through there, so it goes through your consumption, journey, tyre pressure, etc. For your music, and then you've got your satellite navigation, and then you've got your different bits of energy being used. So it's all completely customizable, so have a play around with it just so that it shows the information that you want to see constantly. So moving over here, we have got your air conditioning, so it's climate control. So what you do is you first of all set a temperature of your choosing, and then what I normally do is I just push it on auto, so then the car does whatever is needed to maintain that temperature. So if it's below 17 degrees, it'll put the heaters on. If it's above 17 degrees, it'll put the aircon on. It's quite simple. So on the left, you've got your fan speed. So if it does start blaring a fan, you don't want it, so you can adjust it there. And then you've got your directions. They adjust on there. So scroll around and it shows the image in there. You've got the air conditioning on or off there. Your recirculation button there. Your heated rear window, and then your full demister there. On here we've also got your eco mode, we've got your warn hazard lights, and then we've got your central locking as well. So moving up to the big screen then, so I'll zoom this out a little bit. Right, so this is your home screen. So at the bottom of the screen is a little picture of a house, so that is your home button. So whenever, no matter what screen you're on, you push that home button, it'll take you back to this. So they call these tiles, so they're sort of like little shortcuts into getting to the different functions of a car. So if you want to go onto phone, so we need to connect you up. So I'll push connect on there, so make sure your Bluetooth is turned on, and then it'll start searching for devices. So when your phone comes up, obviously say Vicky's phone, tap on there, and then you press allow to everything it says on there, just so you've got full use of the Bluetooth. So you can use obviously Bluetooth for phone calls. You can also use it for streaming music as well. It's completely up to you. On here we've also got your music section as well, so it's currently on radio because we don't have any other needings plugged in. So you can scroll through those by going on sources, and then when something is plugged in, so whether it's USB, whether it's Bluetooth, it'll give you that option there. So it's currently on radio, so we'll just go onto the radio itself. So as you can see from the top, it says DR, so that's digital radio, and then you can scroll through all the different channels which it has on there. Once you find the ones which you like to listen to, you can also set them as presets there, and all you have to do is push and hold any one of those numbers and it saves it to it. So again, if you push home, so then you've also got satellite navigation as well. So if you tap onto satellite navigation, so to set a destination, first of all go onto the menu button, find an address, and then you can do it by looking at the postcode, the street name, and then you just keep pressing OK until it shows, until it starts the route guidance for you. So your menu button is down here, and that takes you through to this screen here, which just means you can select whether it's music, radio, phone, etc. However, you have got the shortcuts on there. But like I say, if you do have any questions about it, say please give us a call and we'll do whatever we can to assist. To connect to the USB or auxiliary, that's done just underneath the aircon. So you've got two USB ports there and the auxiliary in as well. And you've also got your 12-volt charger as well. You also do have, again, my camera screen's absolutely useless. We've got two USB slots in there which are used purely for charging devices. There's no connectivity to the screen itself. So the only other things I can think of are, you've also got your cruise control and your speed limiter on there. So you first of all select which function you want, so we'll go for that. So that's come up saying cruise control. When you get to the speed required, push set, and then you can adjust it with the plus or minus just there. And then to turn cruise control off again, you just push that button and it takes it off. And then we've got your speed limiter on that one. So over on this side, this is where we have got your, first of all, the button to go through whether you want lane keep assist, whether you want lane 1 assist, and whether to turn them off. As you push those buttons, it comes up with the different messages on the screen there. We've also got the brightness for the dials and anything that lights up in the car. So if you're on a motorway and it's dark, you don't want too much of a light shining at you. And then we've also got the headlight pitch. So if you've got a heavy load in the back which is altering the pitch of the headlights, you can lower them just so that you're not blinding oncoming motorists. And then also we've got your plug for the charging socket at the front there. So hopefully you enjoy your new car and entering this electric world. But if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Cheers.